Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. As you can see, we also did get a minor update last night to 1.10.1, so make sure to update your app if you're seeing this before you've checked your research for the day. It's just got bug fixes, so hopefully fixing some of the issues we were seeing with the Goodnight Ribbon yesterday. Let's head into last night's sleep research and see how things have gone. I actually feel really well rested. I actually woke up an hour and a half before my alarm went off. I still went back to bed, but at least I woke up and realized, oh, still got time. One of the best feelings in the world. Waking up to realize you still got more time to sleep. And as a result, yeah, we can see a little bit more dozing at that point. But a pretty good mix of everything today. Dozing wins out with just a little bit more than my last sessions. That's fine. Like I said, there's nothing anything specific I'm looking for on Snowdrop Tundra, so if anything does happen to show up, great, all well and good. Wow, 58 million and not a single 1-star. That's cool. Let's see who showed up. So we got Psyduck atop belly, we got Mankey, Psyduck, Altaria, Krogunk, Bellsprout, Toxicroak, and Swalot. Alright. Some Pokemon I definitely don't see often enough. Dozing is a little bit more of a difficult sleep type for me to get consistently at home. Seems like I can usually only get it consistently when I'm traveling, in an unfamiliar bed. No new sleep styles today, but we do have a good camp ticket, so someone's hungry. Alright. I'll take a hungry Altaria. That's a hungry dragon. Let's see. So, I'm still going to take advantage of feeding the Altaria, but I don't necessarily need one. It's more the fact that Swablu is a berry collector, and I guess I could use a better one of it, but I would rather evolve it from Swablu. And I already have a pretty good Toxicroak. It's overkill, bud. But I will be happy to continue trying when they show up. Alright, just a regular hungry hit. That's fine. And everything else I'm good with. I know I have a... Ooh, 10 diamonds. I know I have the Befriend X Pokemon this week. I don't feel like I'm going to really hit that. Even if I am kind of boosting it. So I'm going to leave that Bellsprout alone for now. Same with Swalot. Many of these Pokemon that I've got progress started on, mostly for the fact that at least the reward for it right now isn't terribly great. So it's just nice there if it's I got nothing else. I got literally nothing else. There you go. Now, sharing out, that one I had at least is kind of like a 50-50. I'm going to share the Altaria just because Swablu candy. It's either Swablu or Toxicroak candy. Krogunk. It's Krogunk. I do this all the time. I'm sorry. I'm probably getting some of you really upset of just continuing to use the wrong name. To me, they're so interchangeable, it just... Anyway, I'll continue to get some more research XP, so still got 5 more ranks to go through, but at least a good 6,500 dream shards, so continuing to add back to the bank. Adamant nature. So this one's got, it's double oil, but it's double oil at level 60, so it's not quite what I wanted to look for in ingredient loadout. Research XP, skill level, inventory up, helping speed, and an ingredient finding down. I remember that Adamant is great for berry finders. It is terrible for ingredient finders. So, unfortunately, that is the kiss of going to the professor for Krogum there. Recover some energy, some sneaky snacking. Toxicroak doing some good work too. Some more diamonds. All that good as well, because after spending a whole bunch of diamonds yesterday, getting a full 700 slot ingredient pouch, it hurts a little bit. But now that we've gotten a little bit more sleep and completed a berry task, did take a look at Geodude. It's a good Geodude. Actually, I'm just going to take care of this now while I'm looking at this. So, Wigglytuff last night got its 2000th hour. And upgrades that ribbon. And that's what it looks like. So now it has additional carry limit, which is okay for this Wigglytuff because it has ingredient finding down. So now it's carry limit 8. So at least there's a little more opportunity to get some additional ingredients. And I don't think anyone else... Yeah, you got a ways to go. Oh! Cool. You can get a shiny Squirtle. Oh, right, and some are at 200 hours, because this wasn't popping yesterday, so maybe this bug fix that they pushed out resolved that. Oh, and the 201 is adorable! This is the tiny little ribbon. Alright. Well, I didn't do this yesterday because of all the, funny business. But if I don't do this now, I will forget to come back and check. And in addition, some of these may be on the team early next week. And it's so much better to be able to get them even that extra 1 carry limit, like case in point. I need that oil. I'm actually doing okay on oil with the current loadout of kind of a skill-based Pokemon picking up oil and the ingredient finding Toxicroak, as well as the berry finding Walrein. Alright, have we finally... Yeah, okay. That ends that, but now I have 2 Pokemon in the 2,000 hour club. And Beware is the next one up. And got a ways to go for that. But cool, that looks like that has been resolved, so make sure to update your game. Finished doing some berries. Master 3 should be achievable today, so that's exciting. Feels good getting to it on Friday when usually I was hitting it like Saturday last time, so continuing to get better, and especially after this update, like things feel like the foot is now on the gas. Yeah. Alright. Biscuits I'm doing okay with. Befriend Pokemon I don't think is going to happen. Unless, again, there's some just wild weekend spawns. And it looks like, from what I was seeing yesterday from the reward stamp cards, it looks like some of the quantities on some items have increased. And from at least what I was seeing on social media, it looks like the best way to go about that is to just reset the bedtime, which then resets the reward stamps. I'm going to just keep mine as is. I have no reason to have to make that change. But that's at least what I was seeing from the initial reports. So cool. The slight change, but increased quantity is still good, especially for things like ingredients and diamonds. Okay. 2 bits of news. I'm going to get this out of the way since this is what we were talking about. Yeah, and that's just what I already had mentioned. There's bug fixes. Not specifically addressing the good sleep ribbons, but that seems to have resolved that issue, at least for me. Mileage may vary. See store for details. We have our sleep report, which is going to give us... First up, we did sleep 5 minutes and 43 seconds shorter than average this time. They do share that it usually is pretty common to happen in the summer months. Days are longer, sun's up a little bit more. You want to be out there and enjoying activities. So that's not to be expected. But we do have the dates also now for our next Good Sleep Day. That will be occurring from the 19th to the 21st of August. So mark your calendars. And this month's sleep tip. Here's this month's sleep tip. We hope all you researchers find this useful for your daily sleep. Our appetites increase when we're sleep deprived. Research results clearly show that our calorie intake increases when we're sleep deprived. We also burn more calories per day if we stay awake longer. The increase in our calorie intake accounts for more than the extra we burn. If we don't get enough sleep, we start to crave sweet and fatty foods. This is likely because the lack of sleep affects our part of our brains that regulates food preferences, but the specific mechanism is not fully yet understood. And there's reference material to follow those up. That's really cool. So when you want to have those late night sessions, that's why you want sweets, desserts, and all them fatty foods. But it's not doing too good for you because it's still not in carrying for the extra that you're burning. Cool. I like these facts. It's fun that we get a little bit of new information every month just to help us better understand sleep. Cool. All right, that takes care of the news. How did everybody else sleep? 34. Also a little less. We're all excited playing with the new update. Oh, and time to take a scroll through, because now that everyone's had 24 hours to update, we've got a good sleep ribbon Gengar, couple of them, with that happy little smile. Ah, good sleep, shiny Sylveon. Love that blue. Good sleep, ribbon Lucario. And a good sleep, ribbon Raichu. Anybody else from previous research? Alright. Well, that's fun. I'm glad at least some folks had some Pokemon that they wanted to shift over to enjoy the new profile icon. Okay. Let's gather those ingredients. Now we got honey. Thank you, Blastoise. I definitely want more of those ingredients. Another question that I have for everyone, now that we've had a full day to play around with this, how are you enjoying your sleep style Pokemon that are skill specialists? Because I am absolutely loving it. Wigglytuff, as you saw yesterday, double triggered on breakfast, and then also double triggered on lunch. I didn't get any triggers for dinner, but it was also pretty close in proximity, so I don't think there was time to build up another trigger. That was awesome, because that's one more trigger than I've gotten in a day. And it's all front-loaded, so it really helped keep my team producing at a higher capacity for longer, and in the time of the day where it's most important. Well, when it's the highest energy, to keep it at the highest energy. You know what I mean? Alright, cool. So, thank you. 61,000 to strength. And we're at level 55 with room to grow. It only took an extra week. Well, I was almost caught up to fully leveling it. And that'll take us into Master 3. That's awesome. I think it might actually be a good idea to crack into some of that extra Pokemon incense next week. It is growth week, so there is also some opportunity to get some levels on some team members that may need extra. Let's see, I can use Eevee, I can burn that Raticate incense, and Slakoth incense. I'd rather hold on to the Eevees because I have a feeling Eevee Week will make a return at some point in the next few months. But some of the others I can use, especially that Raticate. I have no use for it. Alright. Let's see. Double trigger! That feels great. So now everyone is now full from breakfast, full from overnight, and got double buffed. So 114, 116, because I think you have energy recovery. Yeah. 100. So easily super boosted. So I think Growth Week, is also going to be a good opportunity. I'm going to take a good hard look through the list and see who I want to use some of these sub-skill and main skill seeds on. Because these skill trigger Pokemon, it's making a big difference in just in my personal enjoyment of the game. And I would certainly like to see my healers really cranking out some powerful heals for the team. So, with that is what I have for today from Sleep Research. Programming note, I will be traveling tomorrow, so tomorrow morning, get to enjoy Memoji Me. So, look forward to that. Let me know how your experience with the update has been down in the comments below. And I'll see you back tomorrow for some more Sleep Research. And also, thank you for engaging in the comments. It was really fun to see everyone just getting into discussions about the stuff they were observing, so thank you for doing so. I appreciate it. But I'll see you back tomorrow for some more Sleep Research. But until then, sleep well.